moments in the opening half, of course, finding that chemistry, finding that charisma amongst each player as well. A couple of cheap turnovers as well, which always are going to hurt.
Yeah, passing up possession way too loosely, whether it's passes to the wrong side of the body, the wrong decision-making in not necessarily high-pressure moments either, just coughing up possession a little too loosely. These are going to be things that in the halftime break, Tommy Simani really hones in on, because you tidy up a few of those and suddenly you get more sustained possession, a little bit better quality than what we're seeing at the moment.
Yeah, there is a little bit to think about for the Matildas. We're off to a short break. Do not go anywhere, of course, because we are inching close for a huge second half between the Matildas and Korea Republic. There are some Teletubbies, and they're in the right colours. And don't forget, you can grab your very own Combat Matildas Nike jersey at shop.footballaustralia.com.au. We'll be back soon. Well, the runway is short, but the action has begun for the Matildas as they inch closer to the Asian Cup here on a home soil next year in March. Caitlin Ford, some friendly fire there. Gosh, the nose is all blocked up, but off she went, continued. We were worried there could be a concussion injury. Then Holly McNamara, goodness me, with this tackle in the centre of the pitch. She did get back up and continued to work away, but it's been great as well, not to see the injuries, but to see Holly McNamara and Caitlin Ford build their relationship and their chemistry in the first half. So to the Subway subs, Grace Gill and Elise Keller-Knight, who are you bringing on in the second half to break that 0-0 deadlock?
Well, a couple of players for me. I'd love to see Claire Wheeler get a few minutes. We spoke about the Matildas coughing up possession a little too much. She's a really secure player at the middle of the park. And two, Michelle Heyman, a good aerial threat. KK mentioned they haven't had that much in the way of aerial presence in the first half, so I'd like to see Heyman.
Yeah, I agree. I want to see Wheels. Give her some game time. It's going to be amazing to get her on the pitch. And then who do I actually think is going to be able to change the game? Fowler. She needs to come on.
Well, let's see whether it's going to happen. The second half is a minute away.
Welcome back to Allianz Stadium, the home of the Matildas this evening against Korea Republic. Scoreless at the break, despite a couple of chances at either end in that opening half of football. Both sides are back on the field of play. No changes to either 11 as well. So the same stars will begin this match in what was very topsy-turvy opening 45 minutes. The Matildas starting well. Korea coming right back into the contest before the Matildas just got their noses in front, perhaps in the final minutes. But no score at half-time. Everything to play for in the second half of this first of two-match series between these two nations. The whistle from our Japanese referee gets us underway. And it's Kyra Cooney-Cross on the charge, right from kickoff. And in the end, only a foul could stop her about 26, 27 metres out from goal, directly in front. Not a bad start to the second half, Amy Chapman.
Well, right on cue there from Kyra Cooney-Cross. We were just saying how we'd love to see players like Emily Van Egmond, Kyra, getting on the ball a little bit more. They are the link. They are that X factor that brings in the midfield, allows time for that overload. We want to see them confidently dribbling and linking up with players so they're not so isolated in attack. There's a nice little opening push from Kyra. She's clearly fired up after half-time.
No doubt about the foul either from Shin Na-yong. It's cleaned up a little bit by Charlie Grant. And now an opportunity. It was a bright start to the first half. Will it be an even better start to the second? Steph Catley and Alana Kennedy standing over it. Alana Kennedy, a big central defender, is something of a free kick specialist in this side. She is the last one to place the ball. Huge wall. 7 players in it for Korea Republic. Goalkeeper right in the middle of the goal, so you can pick your spot. It will be Kennedy. into that great red wall. Back in from Grant, might yet fall. It's there, Heatley's there, McNamara as well. They haven't managed to prevent the corner. You can see that Holly McNamara, as there were legs flying everywhere, has picked up another knock.
Well, look, good off the boot from Alana Kennedy. Can see exactly where she's going for, but the wall from Korea does its job perfectly.
The signal came early there from Kyra Cooney-Cross. Second corner of the match for the Matildas, and it comes. Near post, it's a good ball. It's a very strong defensive header from Choi Yuri. Now Catley keeps it alive with Cooney-Cross again. Grant had an option with Rankin to her right, came back left with Cooney-Cross, who's fouled again. And again it's Choi Yuri doing the dirty work. Well, Amy, we saw in the first half Australia's dominance was from that high pressing game. When that stopped, Korea Republic were able really to get control of the midfield, and that is probably concerning for Tommy Simani.
Yeah, I think Korea Republic really grew into that first half, and you saw created some opportunities, stretched the Matildas at times, but as we discussed when we look at the Matildas game.
As he goes, G, we'll get back to that as Korea Republic have numbers forward here. Lee Go-min, G, So-yoon again. Now wide with Kim Gyeri. Choi Yuri, well defended. And again from Jamila Rankin.
Just to continue there, Robbie, the two best